Hi guys, welcome to another Trading Diaries episode. Today, I'm really nervous for this Trading Diaries episode because I don't know how the response is going to be, and then also, I'm just nervous in general to post it for some reason. I don't know why, but I just need to get it over and done with because I can no longer keep it a secret, but I have been forced to leave my job. Unfortunately, I can't really explain why. But it's just because of like personal family situations, and yeah, now I can't really go back to my job. So it was just an immediate thing. It happened on Friday, and yeah, yesterday was my first day off, or my first day of not working, and yeah, massive leap in my journey. And I feel like I've honestly been forced into this situation, but I feel like it's all happened within God's timing, and I actually feel like it is the perfect time in a way. Even though I haven't got a payout, I have no other income streams, literally zero income coming in. It seems very crazy, and it's very nerve-wracking, if I'm being honest, but I would much rather, because I've been put in a situation now where I don't have a job and where I have so much time, I don't have any other commitments, I don't have to go to any classes or anything. It's literally all I have to do is trade, and that's all I have to work on. So, um, it's a blessing in a way. And I've also been luckily put in this situation where, like, I don't know, I just feel like I feel like what has happened is in God's timing because I exactly have enough to last me just about a year. But keep in mind that doesn't take into consideration like birthdays and emergency expenses and stuff like that. But I have enough to last me at least 6 months, ideally a year. And also, I'm in a point in my journey where I've just figured out, like, not just figured out, but I've gotten consistent with the strategy. So I'm taking consistent wins, paper trading. And I know paper trading, a lot of people are probably like, oh, red flag, like, you're not even trading with live capital, you don't even know the emotions and stuff like that. If you're new, I have been swing trading ICC for about 7 months now. I've been swing trading that live on a live account. But recently in December, I joined a mentorship, 16th of December, and I learned a scalping strategy. I learned that and have been paper trading it all through January, and I have an 82% win rate paper trading it. The reason why I haven't jumped onto live trading it and getting on a funded is because I have like a little like rule for myself where I want to do a certain amount of hindsight trades and I want a certain win rate back testing. It's just like a rule that I've made for myself. Do I need to? No, but I would really prefer to have those statistics before I jump into a funded account. And now, because I actually have the time to learn and to spend the time back testing and hindsight trading, I can actually effectively reach that target in a good amount of time, which is a blessing. And I know that once I do hit this target, I'm going to feel so much more confident getting into funded accounts. But yeah. Um, but yeah, I haven't started trading with live capital, which is, yeah, it's okay though because I do still trade with ICC. I do still swing trade, but the markets have just been looking crazy at the moment. I low-key have not been trading ICC all month. I took one trade at the start of the year and that's it. I won that trade and I've just been staying off of the charts because previously we had a lot of months where it was quiet and I take these random trades because I'm like, well, nothing's being presented, so I'm just gonna force this random thing. So I've learned now and I'm really just like sitting back, and that's why I introduced scalping into my trading, because with scalping you can get a setup every day, if not every other day, and you can have the comfortability of knowing that tomorrow there's going to be a setup, tomorrow there's going to be a trade, and you don't have to just be, penny pinching up until you can get that winning trade, if that makes sense when it comes to swing trading. I'm just thinking like more of a long-term thing, so that's why I started scalping. But yeah, so luckily now I'm in a position where I've had a little bit of a taste of the psychological pressure, without losing any money. Obviously, I've lost money, but now I'm in profit trading it. So technically, I haven't lost any money, but I've experienced a little bit of the psychological side of things. I've gotten really consistent with trading the strategy in live markets, and I've got specific things that I need to do before I get on a prop firm account. But I will be getting on them soon. But I don't want to rush into it because now I've got this extra psychological pressure. I've quit my job. And yeah, but anyway, it is such a crazy thing to like, I don't know. I don't know. And I know a lot of people are gonna be like, you can't trade and not have a job, you can't do this and not have a job, you can't quit your job and trade full-time if you're not profitable. And I totally get that, and I think it's amazing advice, but at the moment it's just like, well, I've been forced into this situation, so I don't really have anything else to do other than to get a new job. But then I don't really like the idea of getting a new job because I'm gonna quit it soon if I succeed in trading. So I'm going to give it a go. So bear with me, I'm gonna give it a go. I'm going to try my best to build external income streams alongside of trading. But at the moment, I just want to focus a lot of my energy on trading. When I say external income streams, like I might do a few freelancing gigs, I might do things like that. But other than that, trading, like if I can make this work, it's gonna be crazy. But I don't know, I might be what's called shooting myself in the foot or whatever it is, but yeah. So I guess I'll walk you guys through like my plan when it comes to trading. Obviously, I'm sure you guys have been able to tell I've been pouring a lot more into my content because now I have so much time. I literally have no excuse. So I've been making thumbnails for all of my videos and stuff like that. So hopefully we can grow the channel a little bit. But I've been able to do like daily analysis, I've been able to do daily vlogs, I've been able to do backtesting sessions and all these other things for trading. So please comment your any video ideas that you'd like me to film in the comments so that I can answer them and I can hopefully film them for you. And yeah, but my plan to succeed in this and to make it work is to just, I'm low-key in monk mode right now. Like I haven't left the house since Sunday. It's Tuesday, so I guess that doesn't really say much, but I haven't left the house. I don't plan on leaving the house for anything not work related. I've just been locking myself in my room. I've been editing like crazy, I've been posting like crazy, I've been studying like crazy, but my plan is to basically spend most of my day hindsight trading and backtesting. I want to go on these cycles of I'm going to hindsight trade, then I'm going to backtest, I'm going to see what I did wrong, watch a lecture, then I'm going to rinse and repeat and do it over and over and over again. And thankfully I'm in this mentorship where everything is mapped out for me on how to actually achieve profitability. I have all the information that I need so I can go and achieve that, and I've been able to see success and results with paper trading. So when I go into a funded account, which will hopefully be very soon, I will know what I'm doing in a way, and I'll have the guidance of my mentor, knowing if I took the right or the wrong trade and things like that. But yeah, I think I don't even know where to start. I'll tell you guys my challenge that I'm making for myself before I get on a prop firm account. My challenge is to do 1,000 hindsight trades. I'm up to like 70. Do 1,000 hindsight trades, have an 80% win rate back testing across 500 trades. I'm at like 250 trades. So I'm close on that one, but my win rate is 59%. And then hindsight trades, it's just something that I can do after the day trading, like after New York session, I can hindsight trade potential trades. After all of my backtesting sessions, I can hindsight trades. So they kind of like blend together in a way. But I have a lot more hindsight trades that I need to do, which is a big thing that I'm focusing on today. But that's basically my plan. So once I get those done, then I'm going to hop on an eval and document the progress or the process. But yeah, I don't know. I apologize if the angle looks different. My phone ran out of storage, but yeah, I've definitely just got to trust in God's plan because I don't feel any urgency to get a new job. I do believe that I can make it work, but it's definitely going to be a work in progress. We're going to see how far everything takes me, and in terms of like how much money I have until I run out of money. But yeah, I definitely have like worst case scenario, if I'm really like running out of money, I can go and do DoorDash and get enough to buy a prop firm, and then like do it that way. But that's gonna be a lot of psychological pressure. I'm gonna try my best to make it work early stages and really hold myself accountable psychologically and make sure that I have a mindset shift from I need to make money to I need to trade well because I know that's how I'm gonna make money. And I need to trade with discipline, I need to trade with precision. And that's why I'm so big on the back testing and having an 80% win rate. It's not just because of a vanity metric, 80% win rate, blah, 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 blah. It's because if I have an 80% win rate back testing, it shows that I can execute with precision. I've been able to do it paper trading, so there is no reason why I wouldn't be able to do it back testing. But back testing is where I have this I don't have any psychological pressure when I paper trade because it's been going so well. I don't feel like, oh my god, like my win rate's so bad, I need to improve my win rate. It's been going really well, but my back testing, I'm at a 59% win rate, and honestly, I've never really had that low of a win rate from ICC trading, but that's obviously because it's higher time frame. You don't need as much precision. It's long-term moves, so it's using a high time frame trend. You have to read a lot more of ICT, which is fine. I'm happy with my strategy. I really like it. I'm not saying that ICC is better than ICT. I'm not saying ICT is better than ICC. They're both good in different ways, but having that, like being able to grow my win rate to an 80% back testing, because I have the extra psychological pressure of when I get this win rate, then I can hop on an eval. When I get this win rate, then I can feel confident in my trading. And every single trade, I have an attachment to getting an 80% win rate. It's teaching me to detach from the outcome of it and to focus on precision. And just doing that mindset shift early on with backtesting, obviously it's completely different because one's risking life capital, one's risking my sanity and my happiness with myself. But I don't know. Some people would say that backtesting there's no psychological anything, but for me personally there is. And I would strongly suggest for you guys, if you are dealing with these psychological problems on live, maybe try this. Maybe it will work for you, like it's working for me. Is try and put a lot of pressure and set a challenge for yourself. So it could be like, have a cold shower. This is what my challenge is actually as well. Have a cold shower every single day until you're at an 80% backtesting win rate and 1,000 hindsight trades. Or you could just focus on the back testing. I'm doing the hindsight and back testing because I know they'll both help, and the hindsight trading is what my mentor recommends. But back testing, I would say just do back testing, keep it simple, but be like, I'm gonna have a cold shower every single day until I get this win rate back testing across this many trades, or I'm gonna go on a 5k run every single day until I hit this back testing win rate over this many trades. And then every single trade that you take back testing is gonna have extra psychological pressure, and you're gonna perform based off of that psychological pressure. So that's going to teach you how to detach from outcome and how to have a better mindset and just how to remove that psychological pressure in a way and focus on the strategy, focus on precision, focus on the actual skill of trading itself. I honestly think that's helping me right now, and I think that that's going to help me in the future when it comes to funded trading. But it's all about your mindset. So if you go, oh yeah, I'll try that, and then in your mind you're like, I don't actually care because it's back testing, I'm not risking any money, then you're not going to actually be doing the exercise properly. Like, you have to actually put pressure on yourself psychologically back testing so that you can simulate what it would feel like in the markets in a way. But I guess it's just dependent on whatever your psychological difficulties are. But I'm not a know-it-all. This is just something that I'm trying and something that I see me having success with in the future. But it might not be successful. I will keep you guys updated. But yeah, that is my update. I'm no longer employed. I'm unemployed. An unemployed day trader. But we're gonna make it work. We're gonna figure it out. And yeah, I'm vlogging every single day, so that is something that I would strongly recommend that you guys check into. Vlogging every single day, just a pure reality day in pure realistic day in the life of an unemployed trader. So yeah. Anyway, that's something that I'm working on. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you're finding this entertaining. Hopefully you guys can get something out of this. Before you guys leave your comments saying that trading won't work if you don't have a job, you need a job to trade, blah 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 blah. I know, I've heard it, but I've been forced into this situation. I wasn't planning on quitting until I got a few payouts, but now that I'm in this position, I'm just going to take advantage of it. I'm going to work extremely hard towards trading it and towards getting really good at the skill, and the money will come. And yeah, and also, because I remember I got this request on my Instagram story, because I posted on my Instagram story, I asked you guys what you guys want to see from me, and someone said they wanted to see me buy a cheap eval and document my journey on that. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to do one better. I'm going to buy a 50k Top Step account when I do finish these this challenge that I have set for myself. I'm going to buy myself a 50k eval on Top Step, and I'm going to document my journey to becoming funded. I'm going to be documenting my journey on Instagram and on YouTube. I'm going to be doing like a 0 to 10k challenge. 10k just being like a flashy number that everyone likes, but really it's just 0 to payout, well, to consistent payouts. But yeah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Yeah, please don't freak me out anymore in the comments. I don't need it, I promise. I'm already worried, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll speak to you guys later today. Bye.